Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. We have a lot to do. We have schoolwork, we have to make dinner, we have places to go like the doctor's office, and we have things to clean up. So let's jump right into this video. Also, even though the skin is looking clear, I am sounding rough and look kind of rough right now. I'm looking at myself in the camera. Let's pop in my contacts. That way I don't have to use these dirty glasses. Okay, now that the contacts are in, we need to wake up the skin. We're gonna go in with this Caudalie, like whatever this is. It's a spray. And we're gonna go in with this Caudalie under eye cream. That way we can brain the under eyes and not look dead. And then we're gonna go in with some Lanolips because this is the best moisturizing lip product on the market, I'm telling you, and it's only like $13. Also, for you that don't know this thing smells like a spa in a bottle. I don't know, it just has this really relaxing like lavender type scent. I don't know what it's called though. Okay, when I mean that this is really thick, like look at this. Look at how thick that is. Telling you, it keeps your lips so hydrated all day long. This is their strawberry flavor, which is my second favorite. My first favorite is their peach. Now that we look semi more awake, let's go make a matcha together. Also, do not judge me on how I make my matcha. I just make a matcha, okay? Okay, I got the stuff out to make the matcha. I got this glass at Five Below. It was only $2, but we're not gonna use the lid. We're gonna use this, and then we're gonna also use a metal straw. But we're gonna make a chocolate matcha. Let me walk you through my recipe. Okay, I had to move you guys up because I'm like 6 feet tall and you wouldn't have seen anything. But just take your chocolate and drizzle it around the like container. Kind of like what the people do at Starbucks with the caramel, except I'm like winging it. Okay, you know what? That is pretty enough. In the meantime, grab some water and heat it up in the microwave. I heat mine up for about like 2 minutes. It gets it at a perfect like temperature. I think it's like 180 degrees. I like an ice matcha. So next, take some ice and put it in your cup. I put about 6 cubes. So it kind of looks like that. And we're gonna make cold foam. You're gonna need heavy whipping cream. I don't know how much. I just put in just enough. I don't even know if you can see that, like that much. I don't know what the measurement is. I'm gonna go in with like 2 tablespoons. Then take a little bit of chocolate and you're just gonna put like just enough, like that's literally just enough so it gets some color. Now you're gonna take whatever this thing is, the mixer, and you're just going to mix the like heavy whipping cream until like it becomes thick and frothy. I say it takes about like a minute and 30 seconds, and that's about it. Okay, like I said, there's people here like working with the HVAC, but I just mixed the matcha in with a third a cup of hot water, and now I'm just like mixing it until it's smooth. Okay, now take your milk and take your cup, and I like to fill mine almost about 3/4 of the way. Yeah, so about like that much. And take your matcha and pour it over. Okay, well, as you saw, I just spilled some of the matcha. However, we are still looking okay. Then take your cold foam and you're just gonna pour it on the top like that. Guys, and it's literally gonna make the perfect matcha. Look at that. Here, take a sip first. Absolutely stunning. And if you don't like your matcha, like you like it to be more sweet, you can always add like flavoring syrups with those as well. I like that like pumpkin, caramel, vanilla. It's a mix of everything, depending on what the vibe of the drink is. Let's head downstairs and finish getting ready. Okay guys, so they're doing the HVAC thing stuff, which is in the basement, and my room's in the basement. So we're just gonna do some schoolwork until they're done, and that way we can record without hearing the drills and banging that you're probably hearing in the background. First, I'm gonna take a good shot. Like, look at this lighting. Oh, Lord. We're gonna take a shot for the matcha. That way it can go as the thumbnail for this video. Also, always make sure that you stay hydrated. I'm drinking water from my Stanley because that will help clear your acne. So makeup tip of the day. Okay, so I only go into class twice a week, which is Tuesday and Thursday. And Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I do schoolwork. So right now we're working on my chemistry class and we're doing a lab. Let me show you. Like, please look at all this. I'm telling you, this is life as a college student who is only 17. Like, make it make sense. Who decided this? I did. Okay, I'm gonna finish this lab and then we will be back. That way we can hopefully go get ready. Okay, we're back. I just took a couple thumbnail photos. We are still sipping on this matcha. They are still working on the HVAC system. However, they're not banging anything down there right now. So I think we can get started on the makeup. I already went in and washed my face because I'm not disgusting. First, we're gonna go with the Drunk Elephant Boar Barrier Repair Cream Moisturizer. This is super thick and my skin loves the hydration. I literally, with this headband on, because I did it for the thumbnail, I feel like one of those like Sephora kids where it's like, come with me to Sephora to spend all my mommy's paycheck because I don't really care about her, and why not? That's what I feel like. Okay, next for the brows, we're gonna go with this Rem Beauty eyebrow gel. It's a super light and thin formula, and I don't really want to wear like heavy makeup today. So this is the perfect like clean girl eyebrow gel. Like, my brows are literally done in like 3 seconds and they have a decent hold to them, so it's a win-win. Go with the Rare Beauty under eye brightener. This under eye brightener literally has like the best coverage, but still such a light formula. Let me show you when I blend it out. I'm going with the hourglass brush to blend this out, but look at this. Like, you see the coverage that it gives the brightens eye, but you see how it's gliding so smooth on the skin? Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm putting you on. Okay, when I blend that out, now we're gonna go, oops, with the NARS Creamy Concealer. And I'm just gonna put like literally a dot. I'm also running out of this. I'm like scraping the bottom. And just blending that out. This is just gonna give us a little bit more coverage because I'm going for a really like super light natural makeup look. I don't know what you want to call it. I posted it a couple times as tutorials on my like Instagram and TikTok, which if you're not following already, make sure you follow. I'll put all this stuff on the screen. It's all the same username, stuff like that. That way you can stay up to date on everything. Also, especially the Instagram. Your girl over here loves to put some really good photos out, so make sure you go follow for that. With the Charlotte Tilbury Press Powder, this is by far the best and the favorite. Yes, there are a bajillion dupes, but like at the end of the day, I'm still running back to her. And I've tried the dupes and they're really good. The closest is definitely Amco Beauty, so if you're really looking to like get that Charlotte quality without the Charlotte Tilbury price, then go for that one. But otherwise, I'm sticking with her. Okay, I took my headband off. Obviously, it looks really close to my actual skin tone, but here's the key ingredient. Go in with a bronzer that's actually really close to your skin tone, and you're going to tap it on to the press powder, and this is going to make it blend in with your actual skin. Because my rule is you should get a bronzer that's only like a shade darker than your skin, and because I tan like this, like literally, like you can see my tan, this is going to blend in perfectly. Like, look at that already. It looks so seamless and so natural. Like, look at that. Now I'm just curling my lashes with the Shalesto eyelash curler. I don't know how you say the name, but this eyelash curler is like $27, but I'm telling you, it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Clear Mascara. This is the Great Lash. This thing has, well, this particular product has been around for a while, but I absolutely love it. It just holds the lashes and it's great for natural everyday makeup looks. I'm going to set the face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Again, this is the original formula, so fortunately you can't buy it anymore, but I have heard that the new formula is actually really bad, so y'all gotta let me know. Okay, well, my makeup is done, and I'm going to get dressed real quick. Oops, the camera is not working. And yeah, my mom's like outside, so I gotta go like exactly right now, so I will see you guys later after the appointment. Mwah. Okay, guys, we made it back from the appointment, and I am completely healthy. Tea. And yeah, we had to get the flu shot, which, I mean, it's not something I wanted to do, but we got it done because we're a trooper. But now we are going to go back to doing some schoolwork. So, you know, I'll show a couple clips of that, but I really got to lock in and do this. But honestly, for the rest of my plans today, we have laundry in the back to do. And we have to clean up the room. And then I want to write down some things that I want to do for some future content creating. And then, yeah, schoolwork. And then I'm going to make dinner. I'm making a Filipino chicken with mashed potatoes, with Brussels sprouts. Girl, I'll take you along the way. You know it's going to taste delicious. You know what's so annoying is tell me why I'm doing this lab and none of the data saved. This is our setup. We have the Stanley and our laptop where our makeup is. Let me show you what I mean. Thank God I have this saved in the other folder here where I did all the work, but I literally have to go in and put it all back in there after already doing it. Like, are you joking? Like Raquel said, insert now.
You're joking. You're joking.
Love technology sometimes. But I'm gonna finish up because I'm almost done, and then we're gonna tackle cleaning this room. Okay, guys, it's literally been like 4 hours later. As you can tell, the sun is already setting. I had a crap ton of schoolwork. I also had to do an exam and 2 labs, so it took a long time. But now let's finally put this room back to how it should be. Okay, not even lying. The camera did not record me taking off all of my sheets. So I'm gonna go throw these in the washer, and then we will be right back to put everything else together, and hopefully it actually records. Now that it's actually recording, let's get back into this routine and put everything back together. You guys, I need to tell you, this right here is the best matcha. The brand is called Aya or something like that. Tell you the best matcha. to do laundry. Let's get started on that. Y'all want some real advice? Do not continue buying clothes when you literally already have probably 300 t-shirts and you're struggling like me to keep everything in the closet, because when I tell you that these bars are holding up life, they are holding up life. Anyway, but I finished wiping off all my surfaces, doing my laundry. The sheets are still washing, and I did the vacuuming. So now we're going to do some content creating planning. If you ever want to check out my previous videos, like my nose contours and my lip combo, stuff like that, I do have a playlist on my YouTube in a playlist section. Definitely go check that out. I'm telling you, that way you can get through all of them and you can see all the different types. I'm telling you, there are like hundreds of them. But now that I have that, make sure you guys are looking out for the next week on which videos are going to be coming out. But I have to go make dinner, so I'm going to try and sneak a couple like clips in there. But if I can't, it's just because for me in the kitchen, I'm all over the place. It's kind of going to be hard for me to cook and focus on filming, but I will try to get a couple sneak peeks. I'm making Filipino chicken with mashed potatoes and things like honey garlic Brussels sprouts. It's going to be delicious. I'll make sure I definitely get a photo and insert it of the final plate. But let's go get started on that. Okay, currently I'm prepping the food. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, this is our setup. We got the Brussels sprouts, the chicken that's marinated, the cutting board to cut the Brussels sprouts, all the ingredients for the Brussels sprouts, and then the ingredients as well for the chicken that'll go in the pan. Okay, the Brussels sprouts are all cut. Now we're going to put the oil and the butter in the pan, and then we're going to put these on the pan. This is what they look like so far. Okay, this is what they look like now. Super caramelized and delicious. Okay guys, I'm back from making dinner and eating it. Let me insert the picture of what the final plate looked like right here. It was delicious, girl. It was Filipino chicken on mashed potatoes. The sauce was absolutely delicious. I'm going to link the recipe in the description below if you guys want to try it, as well as the Brussels sprouts. And there was some wild rice on the side. Absolutely delicious. But I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm going to hop in the shower, do my skincare. But I just want to say thank you so much for coming along with my day. We're going to make sure that these vlogs are a little bit more. You know, this is only my second vlog, so I'm trying to get into the routine, you know. But I really appreciate you guys coming along with this journey for me. And I will see you guys next time. Mwah.